the sins of your Director General?
The issue about the Director General from the workers of GBC is simple. The union is a mouthpiece, the executive is the mouthpiece of the union staff of GBC. So all what I'm doing, it represents the workers of GBC. The issue about the status of the Director General began 2023 November. We are aware his contract, a 4-year tenure, ended 1st October 2023. So the union in November 2023 petitioned the NMC to know the status of the Director General, whose contract has expired in October 1st. What are the other implications? The NMC responded to the union on 11th of December 2024 to paraphrase that they are in the process of determining the leadership of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. What they have done, there will be official communication to the union and to the general. Because mind you, that office is a public office, not a private office. So anything about that office, the public might be aware. The public might know the status of the person they are dealing with. That is how anytime there is a recruitment, appointment of the chief executive of the Director General of GBC or any public institution is made public. So we started asking further questions. So the answers were not forthcoming. A year ago, August, we're going to have a debate like this with the press. Then our national chairman came in to engage, to ask her to hold on, to engage the Director General. Almost for 3 hours. They came back to inform us that the issue will be resolved within 2 weeks. The status of his contract extension, the purported contract extension, we were told by the national chairman and the leadership of the PSW that he referred them to the Director of Human Resources. We became very curious. Because one, if you are given an appointment, it is to you. And the copy is given to the human resource management of your organization. So if you demand what is the appointment letter, you should be able to produce it. So the workers, we started asking further questions. Our fears become more deepened and affirm when this year the Controller General suspended the Director General's salary for non-financial clearance. I don't have the Act, Financial Management Act 9212 before me, but it goes like section 25 plus 5 of the Public Financial Management Act 921 2016 states as follows: a commitment in respect of staff recruitment shall, subject to financial clearance by the minister, be within the limits set by Parliament under section 215 plus 5E and XI. Now, if your salary is suspended based on this recruitment, it implies that your recruitment has a question. It's invalid. That is our humble opinion. Moreover, somebody who is a spending officer, he knows what comes to the coffers. He signs checks, he signs contracts, he signs documents on behalf of the corporation, and he's all on salary. The governance other parties, I don't think, will permit that person to hold on to that office. It is untenable. It is very, very surprising that NMC still hold on to this without such explanation issues. Based on this, we the workers, so we don't know that our Director General contract has extended. The purported one paid suspension of his salary. He said that we know not a staff of GBC. And for that matter, you cannot work with him. That's simple and simplicity. You know, he's not demanding any, he's not coaching anything from anywhere. This matter could have been dealt as a matter of emergency, not be restoring to this. This is our governance of the issue. And we call the NMC to act as matter of urgency. Now, what are the processes for appointment of the board and the director general per Article 158 of the 1992 Constitution? It says the director general and the board will be appointed by the NMC in consultation with the president. Why this? After the appointment or in the consultation of the president, then the financial clearance will kick in to the sector minister, to the Minister of Finance, as the Act is stating. Then the Minister of Finance will also give the financial clearance to the Comptroller General and Accountant General Department for its full implementation. In the absence of this, it makes that recruitment or appointment of a project contract extension invalid. That is a fair position, a candid or humble position of the union.
When was your DG appointed?
Was appointed the 1st October 2019.
What
4-year tenure.
What is the procedure? How many years do your DGs enjoy when they are appointed?
No, interestingly, he is one of the longest director general GBC has ever had in the recent memory.
What I mean is that so when a DG is appointed, typically are years automatically assigned to them, or it is at the pleasure of the board, the NMC?
The NMC do the appointment in consultation with the president. So the announcement announced, the NMC will now come to GBC to announce, to introduce the new director general to the workers.
Okay, so if a DG is appointed and say given 4 years, can he be reappointed? Is that allowed under your law?
Yes, it's subject to renewal. So if you are not renewed.
Okay, so if he came in 2019 and you are told that he has been given a renewal, that shouldn't be a problem. Why should a simple issue of a salary issue at controller automatically mean he is no more in employment? There could be a technical issue that has led to the financial clearance bill. You know that there are so many workers who have challenges with financial clearance. That doesn't mean they are no more in employment, no? Because if there's a non-employment, there will be a formal letter communicating same.
Oman, I respectfully disagree with you. These are not technical matters. These are all legal matters under Financial Management Act at 921.
Yes, but if someone is sacked, sorry, sir, if someone is fired, the way they were appointed is the same way they will be fired. The NMC is not outside Ghana. The executive arm of government isn't outside. If they have sacked him, they would have publicized a letter to say we have removed him. But to the extent that that letter is non-existent, his contract remains valid.
In the same vein, if the contract would have been extended, they would have announced it publicly. Because that's the standard practice. So the two ways here is that the termination has not been announced. The contract extension, as per NMC's own response to our earlier petition, their response on 11 December 2023, it gives us the room that this contract extension, per the letter from the Comptroller General, stopping the salary, it made it invalid. We are not talking about technicality. The law says that what? Recruitment shall be subject to financial clearance. Now, when we are comparing to other public office holders, the office of the chief executive is not mean a position for such things not to be done. Unlike the online stuff where sometimes they do replacement. But on the contrary, the chief executive, especially, we have been raising this issue not today, from 2023. Why should this matter linger up?
But
why should NMC bring this? NMC has brought this in. Should we wait for this? If your chief executive is on salary, is not earning salary, you think that it is right for him to be signing check, when business signing contracts. If there's no law, even if there's no law that there should be financial clearance, there is not receiving salary for all this, you think it is right for the purpose of humanity? Is he giving a charity?
Mr. Kevo.
Because you're employed to be paid.
Mr. Kevo, my name is Umaru.
Yes.
It's Umaru, by the way.
Sorry.
How long ago since you noticed that your DG has not been drawing salary or has not been receiving pay?
This year.
Which month this year?
March.
Okay. The NMC is the one that hired him. Have you, so you said you wrote to NMC, and when NMC replied, did they say to you that they've not renewed his contract?
NMC, the petition is pending before them, and they are silent and undue delay is leading to all this.
Okay.
We expect them.
If you could just stay on the line for me, I want to and kindly be silent. I'm going to speak to your DG, and then I'll come back to you. So,
my greetings to him.
No, you are asking for him to be fired. I'm not sure he should respond to you.
No. You see, these are the issues.
If I the one,
it has nothing to do with personality.
No. If I were the one, I won't mind you. So you
Okay.
You stay on the line. That's Sam Nat Kevo. He's union chairman of GBC staff. Professor Amin Al Hassan is Director General of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Prof, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Omaro, thank you very much for the opportunity.
So I've just spoken to the union chairman on the other line, and they are saying that because you have not received salary